There you go, Argentina.
How are y'all doing today? Alright. Definitely. Well, I am. Alright, here. Can everyone.
I'll get you down.
Alright, well, anyways, for the most part, y'all can hear me, correct?
Yep.
Awesome. Thank you all so much for coming. Are y'all enjoying ACE?
Yeah.
Having a good time?
Yeah.
Definitely. Are y'all all from New Mexico or do y'all travel in?
New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico. Awesome. Well, thank y'all so much. I'm hearing an echo on the speaker. That could very well be me. But thank you all so much. I'm really happy to be able to come back and be able to come back for this. For the standpoints of everyone's working, everyone's traveling. No one gets free time anymore. Luckily enough, Brian and everyone we're all spread to the winds, so it's really nice. And I've definitely missed New Mexico actually quite a bit. It's one of those things when you've worked here for such a long time and you develop friendships and relationships, and really that's what I did for the majority of my night last night. I'm surprised I'm awake at the moment. I ran around and because when I'm here, I'm only here probably for another 28, maybe less hours, and I'm here for 2 days, so time gets blurred. So I try to cram in as much as possible, and I'm definitely happy to be back. I'm happy that ACE could bring me back to New Mexico. So are there any questions? Or any, I know it's a little early for questions. Usually they talk more. But I was just wondering while I'm here if y'all have any questions or anything. But anything y'all would like to know about the show? Anything that y'all are hoping to see? I heard Better Call Saul is filming here. Has anyone seen any signs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome, that's so awesome. Sadly enough, I am not involved in that. But I heard it's going to be really good. I heard they just picked it up for a second season, which is pretty nice. And since Breaking Bad the first year, they didn't even want to pick up one. But it's nice. It's really cool to see how it's growing and how everyone. I hope y'all enjoyed the representation we were able to bring, even if it was a little risque. I mean, for the most part, everyone I think pretty much saw the beauty in New Mexico, and we definitely did, because the show couldn't have been what it was without it. We were very lucky to be able to film here. We were very lucky that we weren't shooting in Riverside. We weren't shooting in Los Angeles. We were able to come here and use the scenery. We were able to come and be a part of this world. And it was really nice because each state as you travel, and as I've been traveling over the last several years, every state is like its own country in its own way, because what happens is you have these terrains and you have these different point of views, and you have so many different people that segregate and conjugate to different areas of a city, and it really creates its own environment. And we were lucky that New Mexico had such a vast environment, because you have some really bad areas, and then the further you go out, the more rural it gets. But then you get up into New Mexico, and you have these pockets of extraordinary people, and that are willing to do whatever it takes, willing to go out and provide for their family. And you have the mountains, and you have rivers, and you have everything that you would need to create a story and to grow from a story. And we were very lucky in the sense that it played out perfectly. The scenery, the backdrops, the people, everything worked out, and it was very welcoming. That was the thing. Most places aren't very welcoming to film and television, and then they fight and we fight and we fight, and we're like, oh, come on, we're making something really cool. You don't want to see what's going to come on. They're like, no, we don't. And it's like, why? What brings that mentality? And a lot of people are just sticks in the mud. They don't get the idea of creating something special. So we were very lucky in that sense, and it's continued to grow, and it really became